Manchester City have the best home record in the division, QPR the worst away record. Not many here believes that this is a formality. Silva, Yaya Toure, Zabaleta! Where's it going to drop? It's in, is it? On the back. The goal is given, and it's Zabaleta! Kenny couldn't keep it out, and suddenly the mood changes from desperation to delight for Manchester City. As it stands, they're going to win the title.
But what a goal. It came so quickly, it came out of nothing.
Well, Lescott, it's a mistake, and Cissé's in and scores! It's another twist to the tail. It's wonderful news for Queen's Park Rangers. It's desperate for Manchester City and Joleon Lescott.
Joleon Lescott makes a horrendous mistake for one so gifted as him. Anxious for these people.
Here's Armand Traoré, who's very quick, who's just been put on that left-hand side. Ahead of Taiwo. Mackey! Queen's Park Rangers lead here. It is typical City.
Well, the plot thickens. We knew there'd be twists and turns, but QPR have pulled us out of the fire. Fantastic run by Traoré. Puts into a great position. Just look at the far post. Mackey's hoping it comes long. It does everything right. Superb header. I'm breathless at this stage.
Balotelli! Well, Paddy Kenny had his iffy moment on the goal. Another corner. Joe Hart's got as far as the centre circle this time. In goes Jacko! Oh, hope rekindled here. Could it happen? They're racing back to the restart.
Here he goes, loses his man, and now it's game on. What a great header. City still alive.
Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in. Old Manchester City, typical City, we've been saying. The team that builds you up to let you down. This is the team that comes back and finds a way to win in the most improbable circumstances.
For Manchester City, the week of this season's lowest low can end with its highest high. After continental trauma and escape perhaps into domestic bliss, Fernandinho, good ball, Silva's free, and no slot, but just got enough of it to keep it from Raheem Sterling behind him, and Sterling is appealing for handball.
He's just managed to give a corner away.
Sane, clearance from De Gea. Sane's onto it. He's got it through for Gundogan. And now here's Sterling. And Gundogan. Closing in! An hour from lifting it. 1 hour's football away. Ilkay Gundogan. Manchester City reach out and touch it. 5 minutes and 14 seconds of golden action for Pep Guardiola, encompassing 2 goals that take him to the cusp of glory. Silva, Sterling!
Pokes it high. I think he's hoping for a penalty. Might be his kind of get out of jail card.
And Sterling!
Still low. Should be sewn up. That should be over. He knows it. Not 3, it should be 4. Big card.
Sanchez. Down here for Paul Pogba! United in the game! Not done yet! Perhaps today Pogba was bound to have his say. And 20 weeks since his last goal, he has a derby goal. Here's Pogba. And now Sanchez, and young wide of him, and Lingard through the middle. Sanchez. Pogba! 2-2! In a flash, the scene has changed! Shades of red on this blue day! It ain't done yet! Pogba on his own has seen to that! So again, City haven't lost from 2 down for very nearly 10 years. By Danilo, who went in hard. As Sanchez whips it in. Smalling! United 2-0 down, 3-2 up on hostile territory. That is phenomenal. Where has this come from? City, who've not lost here all season, trail to the enemy.
Second half,
Aguero calling for it. This is Kun Aguero, he's gone over Young, and Martin Atkinson has waved away the appeals.
he must be sure that Young got some of the ball because it looked like his foot was high on Aguero.
Sané's cross, Aguero, what a save! That is brilliant to hear. How has he reached that?
Because he's the best. That's why he's reached that. I just think it's extraordinary, I must admit.
United rule the city, so City for now do not yet rule the land. Jose's Reds have delayed the blue parade. The first team to beat City here in the Premier League for 16 months. What a beautiful day. It shimmers, it trembles, as once more this agelessly grand event fixture crashes to the floor. The years pass, generations come and go, but in North London forever, Arsenal-Manchester United is a red letter day. And so who adds today to this game's inexhaustible back catalogue of treasured memories? Although it is snatched by Eriksen, and United can look forward, and he's rolled it up here to Marcus Rashford. Rashford eyeball to eyeball with White. It's Rashford! It's a gem! He has smashed and he has grabbed! From nowhere! United lead at Arsenal!
Until that moment.
Zinchenko, Nketiah, Martinelli. To make his first Manchester United appearance. Højlund's sweet touch, Casemiro's pass, and Garnacho's on his way here. Alejandro Garnacho! Steal! 88 minutes! And they are taunting in the corner!
There will be a check to see whether Garnacho had gone early.
A tiny margin in a massive moment. Oh, he's offside. He is offside. Garnacho is deprived.
Well, the job inside the stadium from the 60,000.
Here's Ødegaard. He's lifted his shot high. It did get a little nick. It's an Arsenal corner. Saka takes. Rashford couldn't take it. Vieira runs for the halls. Rice, Rashford splendidly, Ødegaard forcefully. One penalty turned down by VAR. One would-be United winner cast aside by VAR. And then, right at the end of it all, the second half ignited.
Steve Cooper left Nottingham Forest back in December of last year. Kept them in the Premier League.
He's not shy, letting the referee know.
Timber. Cutback's good, and so's the finish. Martinelli rolls it in. He does have his goal now. But it's not one without controversy. Because Leicester will feel there was a foul in the build-up. Martinelli rolls it in, and the Arsenal have the lead. Martinelli, Trossard! It matters not, because Arsenal have doubled their advantage anyway. The patience pays off, and Leandro Trossard, a penalty box finisher, takes the chance. 2-0 Arsenal.
Buonanotte with the free kick, and Leicester pulled a goal back. Arsenal dumbfounded, totally dumbfounded. It was James Justin with a header, got there just ahead of Wilfred Ndidi. Oh, it's beautifully done. That is magnificent from James Justin. Oh, what a sensational goal. His first one might have been a bit fortunate, but that was top draw. Brilliantly executed by James Justin. And from 2-0 down, it's now 2-2.
3 on the edge, 2. There's Gabriel, there's Trossard! Oh, they've done it! Trossard's effort ends up in the Leicester net! Hamilton beaten! And Leicester look beaten! One corner too many! Arteta's side lead 3-2! And here come Arsenal. Jesus! Hamilton! Havertz! Can never switch off in the Premier League, but the goal stands for Havertz, and they'll win the match 4-2. 2 goals in added time after Leicester fought back from 2-0 down, but it is another win for the Gunners.
A grey May day in Manchester. They congregate for a coronation, or so Blue Mancunians have a right to assume. Amid late changes in personnel, even amongst the visitors, a debutant goalkeeper to thicken the plot. Manchester City teetering on the edge of elation, wary of lurking despair. Digne. Cash! The twist! The gut-wrenching twist! Matty Cash! For Aston Villa and for Liverpool! And in this moment, Liverpool lead the league. Atkins wins the header. Coutinho takes. Philip Coutinho scores! Silence. Stunned. Silence. Coutinho, a one-time Liverpool conjurer, just might have pulled a rabbit out of the hat for Liverpool. Jesus. Sterling. Lifted in by Sterling. There's one back. There's one back. İlkay Gundogan got big at the back stick. And City have life.
That's why he was brought on, Peter, because he's excellent at making those runs. He's got that mischief in his game, Gundogan.
Zinchenko. And Rodri! It's happening again! City love a final day sensation! It's bubbling up in blue! He has come up with some big ones this year. Ming saw it. In goes De Bruyne. Kevin De Bruyne! Gundogan! From the brink of despair, elation. From catastrophe, cacophonic joy. stuff of stellar champions. The winners and still the champions of the land, Manchester City. They terrified their people. They shredded the senses of all who invested in them, but they got it done. Champions of England for the 8th time, the Premier League for the 6th, the 4th time in 5 years. The magic, the might, the majesty of Manchester City, champions 2022.
This game positions me so much, not just in a standalone going through FA Cup tie, as this is the biggest game you can play in if you're a Liverpool player or you're a Man United player. And of course the awards going to semi-final, and that would obviously take you forward with your confidence to what's left of the rest of the season, one game at a time. This is a big game.
Whatever Manchester City have done in the last 15 years, whatever Chelsea have done in the last 20 years, Ian, whatever Arsenal want to do, Manchester United-Liverpool remains the game in England.
Yeah, I can't dispute that.
Fernandes, Mainu, Wan-Bissaka, back to Mainu again. Good start for United. He's found Marcus Rashford, and it's a great stop from Keller. What a start that would have been for United. Liverpool flexed back into shape, but Garnacho's escaped again, and he sent the ball towards the near post, and it's poked in by Scott McTominay. He has been a rich source of goals over the season, and he's got another in the biggest game of the campaign. And Manchester United have another early lead against the huge rival. This time, they'll hope to hold on to it. Tricky little feat. Rashford takes over. Hoyland waiting in the centre. McTominay's there again. He's stopped this time by Kelleher. Still going, Quansah, and doing very well. Sending it back for Nunez. Back to McAllister. What a goal that is! Alexis McAllister strikes back for Liverpool. A move crafted by Jarell Quansah, assisted by Nunez, and finished with a bang. And he's trying to find that far corner. Here's Mo Salah, and it's all turned on its head. It's not Dalglish, it's not Rush or Fowler. When it comes to taking Manchester United down, nobody does it more often than Mo Salah. Oh, they're just looking at whether that's a Garnacho trying to squeeze it in. Anthony keeping hold of it, looking to turn, finding the goal out of nowhere. It didn't look like coming, but it has. The roof almost comes off at Old Trafford, and somehow Manchester United are still in the FA Cup. Who's onside, and he's missed the target. Well, a semi-final place right there. Trying from distance, and it's snuck in. A deflection has taken it beyond Onana, and Liverpool are back in front in extra time. McTominay, Rashford, it's 3-3. What a game! What an epic! Third time lucky for Marcus Rashford. Two missed chances, one big one taken, and there are 2 against 1 in Manchester United's favour. Garnacho to Ahmad. Ahmad for the semi-final. A comeback of monumental proportions. Erik ten Hag said this was a chance to save their season. Well, Amad Diallo has just breathed new life into it. Right at the end of extra time, Manchester United ensure there will be no stop at Wembley on Jurgen Klopp's farewell tour. The hopes of an unlikely quadruple are over for Liverpool. Ended remarkably, dramatically, by Erik ten Hag's besieged team, who from somewhere have inflicted defeat on one of the best and most informed teams in the land.
Right again around an ongoing determination to rid sport and society of all racism. In by McGinn. strangest of leads at the Stretford end. Onana nonplussed. Manchester United perplexed. And Bruno Fernandes clearly with a question to ask. McGinn with depth. Long way round the back. It's two. Dendoncker has applied the touch. And Aston Villa are having a dreamy Boxing Day at the Theatre of Dreams. And Rashford and United via Garnacho at the Stretford end have an interest. Please, he begs, please don't take this one away. Garnacho denied one, desperate for one now. It's it wide for Fernandes. Garnacho! He's dragged United back all by himself. It's the thriller minute Argentine again, and this is how Old Trafford is meant to feel. And Fernandes with the corner, and Højlund! Dream fulfilled, and Manchester United from the depths hit the heights. At last, at long, long last, amid festivity, Rasmus Højlund with a Premier League goal in front of a manic Stretford end. You just try wiping that smile off that Danish face. A night of thrilling Manchester United nostalgia. This is how it used to be. This is how Old Trafford can be. This is Manchester United who once upon a time were never beaten, and tonight they remembered how it can be.
Not very well. Morris! Touched over by Cech. In by Morris! Taken in post by Van Vardy again! Jamie Vardy! Bailey has the starter's pistol gun, but he's running away from the pack. That is the neatest of headers. Well, the blockers have just not done their job, Peter. I mean, I mentioned that, and I think it's...
All for one for all Leicester, as they cling to a precious lead here. Listen with depth. Give it away to Xhaka. Aimed in beyond Walcott. Right in! 3-3! On a thrilling opening night. A goal out of desperate need for Arsenal from substitute Aaron Ramsey. For Aaron Ramsey, 3 consecutive scoring games. Ramsey, oh, that's lovely. Giroud. Lacazette. Dancing through.
Great save.
Brilliant from Schmeichel.
I think it might have just got a touch on the way through as well.
Brilliant acrobatic save. Xhaka's corner shot! A game of margins, a game of thrills. Olivier Giroud leaps from the Arsenal bench and scores again. Drama from day one. This is the league we want to watch. Here is why. A joyous bang. That is the Premier League in immediate first night microcosm. Pick the bones out of that. Arsenal 4, Leicester 3.